welcome back to Initial Speed. Late start of the day, but that was due to a miscommunication. Today we're going to be changing the spark plugs on a 2012 Fiat 500. It's pretty involved, but I think we can get it done. I've never done this vehicle before, so here we go. So first we remove the engine cover, which just pops off. Whew. I should let this car cool down a little. Engine cover's removed. Then we've got to pull that one. There's one back here in the pocket. Focus. One back here in the pocket. Got to disconnect this hose. Disconnect this hose. I think we just disconnect this as well. And then I believe we will have access to the coil packs. And then I think there's one more hose that goes from this over here somewhere. I can disconnect that, and then I can have access to the 4 coil packs. Disconnect the wires. Unscrew the coil packs. The spark plugs are all under there. Pull those. Replace them and put everything back together. It's straightforward. It's just very time consuming. And I've got F1 shortly. So these little bolts that you've got to pull, they are an 8 mil. This one doesn't feel very tight back here. Someone's been in here before. So maybe he has had his plugs changed before, which I'm hoping he has, because this has quite a few kilometers on it. Nice. So for this clamp back here, it is also an 8 mil. Okay. Yeah. So typically there is a hose that runs through here, but someone has clearly taken this apart before and not replaced the hose. That's this back here, sitting on the intake manifold. I guess it doesn't really get too hot, so it's not such a bad thing. And that, my friend, is what the engine looks like. Now I've got to pull these connectors. Yeah, it's a little oily. Okay, we've got to keep an eye on that, on this hose. This hose has been changed before, because this looks new. Alright, well, I'm going to disconnect this. Let's disconnect it from... which side's easier? Okay. Disconnect that, move it up. Now I've got access to these plugs. There you go. So the black... Let's see if I can get you a better view. Let's see, this thing should be easier to look at. So you've got to pop up this black piece, and then that yellow piece, you slide that out. I just had using my picks. See that there? How it came out? And now this should be ready to come off. Sorry, bad camera view. There you go. I'll show you on this one, because I have this one ready to be pulled as well. Oh, that engine's hot. And this now should just slide right off. Now you've got access to the coil packs. We'll start with pulling this. I'm going to do them one at a time. And the bolt is a 10 mil. And then you just wiggle it out. It's going to be hard for me because, well, like I said, this engine is hot. It is a very long screw or bolt. Just wiggle the coil pack out. Time for the spark plug. And I believe this spark plug is a 5/8. Okay, I believe it is seated. You want to make sure that it is seated and that you're cranking straight. It shouldn't be too hard because I believe it is only 12 foot-pounds for torquing this spark plug. And typically when you pull the coil pack, you blow some compressed air down into the spark plug hole just to make sure nothing is in there, but it really did not look like anything has been in there aside from the coil pack. And there is the spark plug. Doesn't look horrible. Looks as though it's been burnt properly, so it doesn't look like we have any burning issues. I'm going to be using NGK plugs. That's what they call for, so that's what I will replace it with. There's the new and the old. New plug. So now you're going to... So a little trick I do is the spark plug socket is a 5/8. Has a rubber piece inside to help hold the plug as you're pulling it out of the hole. Problem is, when you put it back in, now it's still holding the spark plug. So what I do is I grab a regular 5/8 socket, which it sits in clearly. It doesn't hold it as tightly. So I'm going to put this down in there, and then I'll spin it backwards, counterclockwise, till the plug seats, and then I will screw it in tightly, grab the ratchet, and finish that tightening procedure. There you go. If the if you use the spark plug tool, it holds on to the spark plug, and then when you go to pull it out, it either leaves the socket down there, or, well, yeah, it leaves the socket down there and you have trouble getting it back out. It's just a pain. Click, click, it's torqued. So all I did was I tightened it until it stopped. I didn't fight it, I just tightened it until it stopped, which is probably a little tighter than the one I took out. But, you know, they call for about 12 foot-pounds. Probably what I did is between 15 and 20, if that much. And what I will do is on the coil pack, I'll put a little here, and then that way it should travel up as you push this down on top of the spark plug. It's just a little bit of lithium grease. Permatex, get at us. And no, none of this is sponsored. This is all from our pockets. So when you pull the cap off, on the back it has a little pointy piece. That's how you open it up. This one didn't come with a nozzle, so I'll just put a little bit on my finger, a little bit on the coil pack, and Bob's your uncle. So just a little bit here like so, and sit it back down. Here we go. Here's the 10 mil, right? Just snug it up. Doesn't need to be crazy tight. Don't forget, this is plastic. Take this, clip, slide the yellow piece back in. All right, on to the next. Spark plug number 2. Ooh, this one is pretty low. Spark plug number 2. Old, new, clearly. You can see the difference. See how burnt the old one is? How low the filament is? That could be the reason why it was misfiring. Every 60,000, but some people go over. I do sometimes. This one is definitely oily. Not a good sign. And look at the center. It's almost non-existent. So I'm just changing the plugs. I will let the owner know what I'm seeing here, and let him decide what he wants to do from here. So I believe that cylinder number 2, spark plug number 3 that I pulled, I believe that the rubber O-ring that separates the rocker, or sorry, no more rockers, the valve cover to the head, I believe that that seal is giving way, or has given way, and that's the reason for the oil. This spark plug is much better, but you can see the filament in the middle is pretty much gone. Another reason why it was probably misfiring. So this is cylinder 1 for us, spark plug number 4. And now that is done. The job is done. We still have to put everything back together. And remember this crossover tube in the back here. It was not in the holster of the air box that fit up here. Make sure you put that back. Yes, it's only on the intake manifold, but it'll rub, right, with movement of the car, and you don't want it to chafe and break, and then, because that is a coolant line. and then your car overheats, and then you've got to pull everything apart. Pain in the butt. Now let's see if we remember how to do this backwards. This pipe has got to go back on here. That's done. These are all tight. These bolts are all tight. The spark plugs are in. Again, I think this hose was changed. That's on. This pipe is on. This hose is on. I don't have any spare parts. Hands are dirty. F1 is starting. All right. I'm going to put everything away, and then I'll be right back to show you the first startup. Legit first startup. And don't forget to check where you're putting the tools. For me, it was on the cowl of the windshield. Make sure you have all your tools. It's a good way to lose tools, and clean them, right? It makes it easier for next time. You know, if you're, let's say, dressed to go out, or you're on the road and you're dressed not in your work clothes, the tools aren't going to be so greasy, so dirty in case you need them. Moment of truth. I haven't put the engine cover back on yet, but we're going to start the car and see what she says. All right, they used to say here goes nothing, but here goes everything. It started up a bit faster than it did when I went to pick it up. So I think we solved the problem. Now he needs a gasket set to fix that oily cylinder 2. Now he needs a battery, and he still needs to do the struts on this one. Sounds smooth to me. È finito. I gotta go, because F1 has started about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I just checked my hair on my wrist. No watch today. All right. Thank you for watching Initial Speed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, was this helpful, or was this a waste of your time? All right, I'm out. F1's on.
He said, tyres are okay, the pace isn't good enough.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy sometimes. What about it? And thank you for watching Initial Speed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, your mom, your dad, your uncle, grandma, everyone. It's the best channel ever. I'm out.